Xiao Trades, Company Deep Dive Pillar, Discipline Entity, Intel Corporation. This deep dive exists because Intel occupies a unique position between decline narrative and rebuilding reality. Long familiarity, legacy relevance, and repeated system exposure require requalification to prevent past dominance or recovery optimism from substituting for disciplined capital behavior. This work exists to determine whether a business undergoing structural transition can support calm operation without requiring belief, patience under uncertainty, or narrative defense. Restraint remains a complete decision. Intel's price behavior reflects uncertainty rather than momentum. Movement is uneven, sentiment-driven, and often reactive to strategic announcements rather than operating results. Volatility is present, but not expressive. Price does not reward urgency, nor does it reliably fade into the background. Attention is intermittent and unresolved. Intel is no longer a default leader, nor is it a broken business. It exists in transition, rebuilding manufacturing capability, strategic relevance, and execution credibility simultaneously. Demand for the products exists, but confidence in timing and outcomes fragmented. This creates optionality, not stability. Durability here is conditional and unproven. The business retains scale, talent, and strategic importance, but continuity depends on execution rather than inevitability. Time passing does not automatically improve outcomes. Waiting is exposure to uncertainty, not neutrality. Cash generation remains meaningful, but capital demands are elevated. Investment requirements, subsidies, and strategic spend introduce tension between future relevance and present flexibility. Cash flow supports survival, not comfort. Patience requires tolerance for ambiguity. Intel accepts structure selectively. Cash-secured puts can function when distance absorbs uncertainty. Covered calls may function during stagnation, but risk capping recovery narratives prematurely. Structure must prioritize protection over participation. From an operator perspective, this is a higher attention business. It invites monitoring of strategy, execution milestones, and policy signals. Narrative pressure is persistent. Whether optimistic or pessimistic, the operator must remain detached from turnaround identity and outcome speculation. Capital placed here must be explicitly speculative and size limited. Income generation is secondary to risk containment. Intel is not a place to rest capital or assume normalization. If capital begins compensating for hope or recovery narrative, the role is violated, system fit, speculative. This business may become operable under clearer execution evidence, but it does not currently support disengagement or passive patience. Correct action at present. Observe without commitment. Engagement require exceptional structure and distance. System integrity is preserved by restraint. Disclaimer: this material reflects personal observation and lived operating experience shared for documentary purposes only. It does not constitute financial, investment, legal, or professional advice. Copyright Xiao Wellness Media. All rights reserved.